I had a tremendously blessed childhood. I was raised predominantly in the Kansas City area on both sides, the Kansas and Missouri side of state line. I also went back and forth between Kansas City and tribal towns in Oklahoma to visit extended family. I have wonderful memories of fishing on a pontoon boat on Lake Tinkeller with my great granddad and all of my cousins, and a lot of dogs and bare feet and screaming. And I don't think we ever actually caught a fish, but we had a wonderful time. So in some ways, it was an average kind of lower middle class suburban upbringing. And in other ways, it was a very rural, extended family, kind of a country kid upbringing. And I tended to think of myself as almost a dual person. I was this Cindy in Kansas City, and I was that Cindy in Oklahoma. And they were friends, but they led separate lives and moved in separate circles. Growing up with a sort of dual childhood, I had a sense of what different homes gave us. So, for example, in suburban Kansas City, it was a more hectic place. I had school and homework and dance lessons. As I grew older, I babysat a lot for other kids in my neighborhood and had various other activities. When I was home in Oklahoma or in tribal towns, everything was slower paced. It was much more of a setting that was led by the elders. You spent much more time listening than you might have. In fact, everyone spent more time listening and reflecting. It was more of a setting that was dominated by the natural world, the water, the trees, the animals. Just being in any rural community is going to be like that, as opposed to the mall and the Olive Garden and everything that we might think of as sort of quintessential to a middle class kid's life in the 1970s and 80s.